Welcome back, girlfriends. I have a very fun and exciting video today. I'm doing a collaboration, get ready with me, eye tutorial with my very good friend Jeannie from Let's Get This Glowing. That is her channel. Of course, I will have it listed down below. I absolutely adore her. She is so much fun. We have so much fun on Instagram doing, chats back and forth. She is a blast. I love her content. She has some great makeup videos. She gets a lot of the new releases and I just absolutely adore her, and I think you will love her too. She is such a sweet and kind person, so please go and subscribe to her. Just don't check it out. Go subscribe to her because I absolutely adore her and I know you will too. So I'm going to get on into it. I've got some swatches that are coming in just a second, but we are doing the new VISEART. These are the Edit. We both got the warm and the rosé. Now I had originally purchased the rosé, but Beautylish had messed up my order and they sent me the warm Edit, and after playing with them I actually like the warm Edit better. So I told Jeannie, I was like, I really want to do a look with this one. So if you want to see how this one gets on and the shades and everything, Jeannie's gonna have this on her channel, so hopefully you'll still watch mine because I did the warm Edit. I'm gonna put in swatches right here, and this is it's so cute. I love how they have these little packages like this. You just open it up like that, and here are the shades right here. Beautiful shades, and I absolutely stinking love this little palette. Definitely worth the money in my opinion. I haven't bought anything from VISEART in quite some time. I think the last thing that I bought from them was the little mini petite palette that they came out with last year. So it's been well over a year since I've bought anything from VISEART. So whenever I saw these come out, I absolutely was like, I've got to get those, because I actually wanted the little mini ones that they had just released before these and they were out of stock. So I knew whenever I saw this, I really wanted to get the rosé one. So fortunately, because of Beautylish's mess up, I was able to get this one, and that's what I have on my eyes today. I think it's absolutely stunning, absolutely stunning. Has this been on anybody's radar? Are you kind of like over it? You got the other ones and you're not interested in this? I would love to know. This one is definitely on the warm side. You've got this really, like on camera, it looks a lot, it's definitely a mustardy yellow. I was a little worried that it was going to be a little bit too neon, but I think I could actually get away with this yellow right here, just a tad of it, like up in, just blending out with it. Not sure about on the bottom lash line, but the shimmers in this one I think are beautiful. This one right here, I wish they had names. This one right here is really interesting. I adore this gold, and I'm not really much on gold, but still really pretty. As you can see in the swatches, the shimmers in here are stunning. These are like my dream foils that go on smoothly and easily. They don't crumble. I really have been enjoying this little eyeshadow palette. And this is the eye look that I did. I don't think they're anything just out of extraordinary on the color range, but I do like VISEART eyeshadow palettes. I do like the company. So, and because I haven't bought anything from them in a little over a year, I wanted to give them a try. So that's what I did. And I'm sorry I'm getting really hoarse. I'm getting over being sick. And the more I talk, the more out of breath I feel and the more hoarse that I get, so apologize for that. But anyways, so I will have a timestamp of when I'm actually starting to do the eyes in case you don't want to see the rest of the face. I will have that down below, and I will also have a link of everything that I have used down below. And again, I hope you really do enjoy this. I hope you go and subscribe to Jeannie. If you're coming from Jeannie's channel, welcome. I hope you subscribe. I do a lot of makeup and cooking, and actually I was going to ask y'all, I was thinking about doing a second channel for just the cooking. So really quick, I just wanted to ask that too. So leave me something down below if you'd rather me switch that up. But anyways, I do cooking, and I do I do beauty videos as well, so I hope you do enjoy. So if you want to see how I did this, then just keep on watching. Okay, girlfriends, we're gonna get on into it. I feel so bad because last week all I got to do was upload one pre-filmed video, and it was a cooking video. And most of y'all know that follow me on Instagram know that I was super sick. I'm still trying to get over it. In the mornings, it's still really rough with a lot of congestion because all of my medicine is worn off, and I feel like I'm dying in the morning. But anyways, getting on into it, doing a full face of makeup today, and per usual, I'm gonna go in with the Hollywood Flawless filter. I'm trying to use this up and then work on, I get to use my Kevyn Aucoin every once in a while. I allow myself every once in a while to use my Kevyn Aucoin. But for the most part, I do love this. Don't get me wrong, I do love this. You know, this is one of my favorite products, but I really do like the Kevyn Aucoin one too. I feel guilty whenever I use it. So I go ham with this. So, you know, does anybody else who has this goes ham with it? I go ham with it. I slap this stuff on because I just love it. I absolutely love it. I like putting it on as my primer. I like putting it on, you know, sometimes above my foundation as like a highlight. I might do that today. But I do love this stuff. I know it's a bit heavy for some, and it's just like a no-go for a lot of people, but I'm one of the ones that I really like it. Oh, goodness. I really like this Flawless filter. It just gives me all the feels. So we've got that. I'm going to go in with my Luminous Silk foundation that I got from Sephora for the sale. And I am in 4.5. I do believe this is supposed to be their neutral. I'm not positive, but they've got a great shade range match type thing on Sephora. Some of them can be a little bit off, but for the most part it's worked for me. But I just got the little mini one. I didn't get the big one because it's just way too expensive, so this is the one that I got, and I'm going in with 3 pumps. For me, this is a bit, I know I just put a glob on there, more on the light to medium, and today I want a little bit more coverage going in with this because it's you know, what I'm doing is a little bit on the glamorous side. I don't know if you call it glamorous. I wear it every single dang day, but I am gonna go in with a bit of a heavy application today, just, you know, because I feel like it. I did this look yesterday and I loved it. I absolutely loved it. And I told Gina, I was like, I want to use this one. I definitely want to use this one. I think I prefer the warm one better. And like I said in the intro, you know, I got that one by mistake. You know, I'm trying to be more choosy on the things that I get. And, you know, I was like, I'm not going to get both of them. You know, I'll only gravitate towards the pinkier one. And I used this one yesterday and I fell hard for it. So that's what I'm going to. Now I'm just going to go in with this and try to soak up a little bit of the excess. But I really do like this warm palette a tad bit better than, well, a lot better. I think I like it a lot better than the rose one. So she's definitely doing the rose one and I'm doing the warm palette. And I'm so excited to do this with my friend. I think she is just so sweet and so much fun. I really hope everybody goes and subscribes to her channel. You know, I love seeing everybody's channels grow and succeed and everybody happy and doing well and hitting their goals. I wish I could hit my goal, but it is what it is. Okay, so I have that done, and it's more, this one is more for me on the satiny side than it is a luminous, but everybody's own, you know, you might think this is super dewy and just like a no-go, but for me, I really like it. I don't know why I'm opening up my blush. And then I'm using my Marc Jacobs. This is the, you know what, I didn't put on any of my eye balm. The Kapari eye balm, I'm gonna have to go in with a little bit. I didn't get too much underneath. my eye, but I definitely need a little bit of this because I've been so sick and I haven't been keeping up with my skincare, so I'm a little on the dry, patchy side right now. And this foundation is really good for that. And this eye balm is amazing for moisture. I don't think it, I can see how this one might give some ladies some milia, because for me it's a little on the heavy side. I'm not gonna lie, I feel like it is a little on the heavy side, but with the eye issues that I've had for the last few months, I think it's done really, really well. You know, the last couple weeks that I've had it, I think it's done really well with keeping all of the eczema away from my eye. You know, my hands are all slippery. Okay, so now I'm gonna go in with my concealer. This is the Marc Jacobs. I can't remember what you're called, and I don't have Accomplice. Am I saying that? Accomplice concealer, yeah. I went to Sephora yesterday and I was looking around and I really wanted to go and get this bronzer from Bare Minerals, their new Endless bronzer. I'm going to use it today too. I'm just taking my finger and I'm going in and just swiping this. And I'm going to go up over my eye too. Anyways, what was I saying? Oh, I went in and they had the Marc Jacobs blushes in the JCPenney Sephora on sale. They're like a $42 blush. I only have one and I got it like right after I had the fire. So this is like my second one that I've had. And they had them for $29. I didn't get one. But I thought that was interesting that those were on sale. He doesn't do very good with his blushes. Like, why is he already getting, you know, rid of these blushes? That doesn't make any sense to me. He got rid of the Shameless blushes, brought these blushes in, and now these are on sale now. So I just don't know. But anyways, it is what it is. And I was walking around and hold on, let me finish this. I can't think of my thoughts. I went on ahead and picked up the bronzer. And the new, the powder, the blurring powder that he came out with, I swatched all of them and they have like little particles of glitter in there and shimmer, and I was just, there's no way. I like a shimmer. I like, you know, but not when not that much. I mean, for me, it was like a little bit overboard with the shimmers and the powder. And I'm taking a little bit, but I need to make sure that this is nice and blended out so it doesn't look so cakey. Okay, that looks good. I love this concealer. I absolutely love this concealer. I'm just gonna take a little bit and just tap it. That. I went a little ham with the concealer. Anyways, I was shocked that those were on sale, and then I was shocked at how much shimmer was in that powder. I was like, oh my goodness, that's crazy. I'm just taking a little bit of my Fenty lavender powder, I mean just a tiny, tiny bit, and setting that real quick, just very lightly under the eye. I mean just a tiny bit underneath the eye. Okay. So if anybody has gotten that, if anybody has gotten that powder and you've tried it, I mean, does it transfer on the skin like super, what am I trying to say? Like shiny, or, you know, it's just kind of odd to me that anybody would put that underneath their eye because it's like super illuminating. Speaking of illuminating, I'm gonna go in with my Laura Mercier Glow Powder. I'm not taking this underneath my eyes. I'm just gonna set my face with this because I want to be a little on the glowy side. I'm just gonna take it around the perimeter of my face, like right up in here and right here. I'm not taking it anywhere right in here because I don't need that. I'm just gonna take it all around the, like I said, the perimeter of my face. I've been really liking doing this. I know this is a little bit high maintenance, but I'm also, I've put it right here. I'm also gonna go in with my Charlotte Tilbury Magic Powder. Again, I know it's a little bit much, but that's what I'm gonna be doing. I'm gonna take my sponge, and this is where I go in with this. Okay, now that I am powdered, I'm actually gonna take a little bit and just kind of like buff a tiny bit. Just like that. Okay, and please excuse me if I'm sniffling and stuff, because I'm still, I think my medicine's wearing off again, and I can feel my nose is starting to I can feel my nose is starting to run, which is just great. It's just fabulous. Just fabulous. And the next thing I'm going to use is this Bare Mineral bronzer. This is the one in faux tan. Ooh, it's so pretty. It's so pretty. I'm not going to contour. I am actually just bronzing. This has like an awesome kind of olivey undertone to it, and I think it's flippin' stunning. I love this. I love it so much. And so I'm just going to take it. I'm going to go right up in here. Again, I'm not contouring. I'm just literally bronzing my face, getting some more warmth to it, but not really warm, because this isn't a warm bronzer. It's definitely on the cool tone, like olive skin, a beautiful Italian olive skin that's tanned. Oh my goodness, love it. So that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm gonna go down here too. We should be starting to swim soon. I mean, the boys are already swimming, but I haven't, just because I've been so sick and with allergies and stuff like that, you know. I haven't been able to get in the pool. I've been so down lately. So it's nice to get back on here and film a little bit. Okay. Woo! I love it. I stinking love this. Love it. Okay, I'm gonna do my brows real quick off of camera, and then we'll get on to the eyes. Okay, I've got my eyebrows done, and I'm gonna go ahead and do a primer bit. I'm not gonna do like a normal primer. I'm gonna use this Bobbi Brown Longwear Cream Shadow Stick in Taupe. This is what I did yesterday. I really love these. I need to, I think I'm getting pretty low. Let me see. Yeah, that's about all I have left, is just a little bit left. I'm gonna pull this down just in case. I don't want to break it off what I do have left. I love these. They go on really nicely, and they're great, you know, for a lasting power, for, you know, just as a base, or, you know, if you want to just use a one and done type of a shadow stick. These are really great. Laura Mercier has awesome ones. I saw that CoverGirl came out with some shadow sticks that I really want to try. Has anybody tried those? I'm really interested in it. It was CoverGirl. It was CoverGirl. These are great. Awesome. I love anything that's shadow stick. I want to get some of those from Nude Sticks. I know a lot of my girlfriends love the Nude Stick line, and you know, I know I will too. So I'm just gonna go in with this flat shader brush and just kind of, you know, buff this in and get it all nice and blended, and then I'll start on the actual eyeshadow palette. But anyways, I saw yesterday, I was kind of like wondering, you know, a little bit of, you know, tidbit. I was wondering if anybody saw, I'm sure a lot of people do, anybody who is on Instagram and follows Trend Mood, saw that Natasha Denona is coming out with another palette, which by the way I am gonna get. I'm gonna get that one. Uh-oh, turn that off. So I went over to her Instagram page, and she was saying, you know, about people stealing and things like that, and I'm not sure what she was kind of gathering, like who did she say was like a thief was, you know, I'm wondering if she's kind of like hinting towards, what is that brand that's coming out with a new palette? Alter Ego. They're coming out with the eyeshadow palette that's supposed to be a dupe for her, the gold palette. I don't know if that's what she meant or what, but I'm curious to think of, you know, to know what everybody else thinks about companies like that, that take, you know, other brands, other palettes, and, you know, like, I'm just curious. You know, I'm wondering if she's ticked off about that, if anybody's told her, if she knows about it, or if it's like totally, you know, not the case and me just wondering. I don't know. Okay, so we're gonna go into this palette right here, the Warm Edit, and I'm actually gonna go in with this shade right here. Is there any names? No, there's no names, so it's just like, here's the palette, and then right there, that's the shade that I'm gonna go into with. And I'm gonna grab my Wayne Goss. Now that I've got all this blended out, I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna go in the outer corner all the way into the crease with this and just build up that kind of transition crease, what have you, right in there. So yeah, I'm curious to what anybody else would think about that, you know, if you think that's what she was talking about, them taking her, because I don't know if that, what was the other one? Is it Bad Habit? There was like a couple of different, you know, companies that did stuff like that, and they're always doing Anastasia Beverly Hills palettes. I know that they've got the Temptation, is it Temptation palette, that's like supposed to be for the Sultry palette, you know, that's supposed to be, you know, great quality from what I've seen from other people. I don't have any, and, you know, obviously cheaper. And then now that they're coming out with the second one, and it's Natasha Denona's palette. I think the other one did a lot of Huda Beauty palettes, and then obviously, you know, the Anastasia ones. I'm not sure, did they do any of Natasha Denona's before? Because I haven't bought anything like that, you know. I bought the original, so why am I going to go and spend money on getting one that's cheaper? I'm just not going to do that, you know. So, just wondering what everybody else thinks about that. I'm just going to take what's left over on that and just run it down and kind of smoke out the bottom lash line. These mattes, VISEART's mattes, go on so nice. I love their mattes. I have the Big Pro matte palette that I really love. And there's a few shades in this one and in the rose one that are in, I think it's the neutrals. One shade is in the Pro, the Big Mega Pro one that I have. And then I think some of the shades are in the regular neutral palette. No, I didn't get the little mini ones. Like, there's like little mini sizes of, like, even minier than this, because this is pretty small. And I was reading, I can't remember who I was reading. Was it Beauty BFF? Where I think she put on her Instagram that we're getting the same amount of product. There's more shades, but in gram wise, it's the same as those little mini edits, the little mini theory ones that just came out. That I wanted to buy those, but they were sold out during the sale, so I didn't get my hands on any of those. I know Brittany, I'm sorry, I'm getting like more horsed and stuffed up as I go, so please ignore that. I know Brittany had gotten the little mini ones, and I think she really likes those. So whenever I saw this, I was like, oh my goodness, I need to get the rose one. I want to get the rose one. And I ordered the rose one, but I got the warm one, and then I emailed them, and they were like, okay, we're sorry about that. Do you want a refund, or do you want, you know, an exchange for, you know, this? I was like, well, I want the palette. And I got another email back saying, well, you can just keep this and we'll send you this for free. I was like, oh, okay, thank you. I was so excited. I was so excited. I think I need to bring you in a little bit more. Okay, so I'm going to go in with this gold shade. I absolutely flab and love this gold shade right here. I think it's absolutely stunning. It's kind of like a antique gold. It reminds me of one of the shadows in the actual Natasha Denona Gold palette. But it's really, really pretty, and the shimmer is really, really nice. But I'm taking it just on my ring finger and tapping it kind of like a little bit into there, what am I trying to say? I'm getting foggy headed. A little bit to the outer and then to the middle, but I'm gonna leave this portion clear. And it is absolutely stunning. I love this shade. I loved it yesterday and I'll love it today. And okay, I'm gonna do the same thing on this side. But that's what I've got so far. Oh, good, I love it. I absolutely, I'm seriously, and I just tapped all that and I'm still getting product. Like I'm still getting, like that's how, it's awesome. Awesome gold. That is a beautiful, beautiful gold. Okay, and then I'm gonna take this little shader brush from, I got this in one of my BoxyCharms. This, I can't read it. Oh my goodness. Oh well, it don't matter. And I'm gonna take this shade right here on the bottom left-hand side. It's a really pretty champagne shade, and it is stunning. It goes on beautifully. I mean, that perfect foiled. It's not that waxy. It's just, it just glides on seamlessly, and it is stunning. Absolutely stunning. I love foiled shades like this where they're not crumbly and you have better control over them, and you can just place it exactly where you want to. You don't have to worry about wetting it. You don't have to worry about if it goes on better with your finger, if it goes on better with, you know what I mean? Like, it's not a fussy shadow. It just goes on perfectly, and I adore it. I absolutely adore it. Okay, and I'm going to take a little bit down in here, right like that. It's so pretty. I really, really love that. Okay, and then to get a little bit more fancier, if I can find my little brush. What did I do with you? Okay, I'm going to take a little bit of, I'm going to take an angled brush right here, and I'm going to go in with this shade. Oops, sorry about that. I'm going to go in with this shade right here, and I'm going to take it and I'm going to go underneath right in here, and then I'm also going to take it and line my lash line with that. This is a perfect brown. Perfect, perfect brown. So again, I'm just going to take that and just put it all along in here, right under, I mean, like as close as I can in that lash line, and take it all the way over to about, and right in the middle of my eye. And I'm going to do the same thing right in here. I'm going to take it and I'm going to just stamp it right there at the lash line to give my how many times am I going to say lash line? To give my lash line a little bit more of an umph. Make it look thicker. There we go. That's what I'm trying to say. So stinking pretty. Okay, and now I'm gonna take this brush from the Jaclyn Hill Morphe. This is the JH32, and I'm gonna tap back into that shade right there, and I'm gonna take that right in here and just tiny, barely, just kind of deepen that up just a little bit. I mean, I'm not going in heavy-handed at all. I'm just taking it in there just a little bit at a time. There we go, just like that. And then I'm going to take back my wing gauze and go back into this shade. No, I'm going to take, yeah, I'm sorry. I'm going to take this shade again, just a little bit, tap it off, and go above that. I want a little bit more warmth on the top right there, just a tiny bit, just to kind of blend it. Okay, I'm just gonna wipe it off a little bit, and then I'm gonna go in with this kind of peachy shade right in here, and I'm gonna take a lot of that one, and I'm gonna take it and I'm gonna go back in right in above here and blend all of that together. I love it. Stinking love it. Okay, I'm gonna do my lash line. I'm gonna take my NARS. This is the, no, I'm sorry. This is the matte Costa Riche. What was I thinking? I'm gonna take that and just rub it all in here. Just rub it all in here. That is so professional. Just rub it all in there. Okay, I've got my lashes curled, so I'm gonna go in, whoop, with my Marc Jacobs. This is the primer. I'm still at it. I'm still really liking it. I haven't changed primers or anything like that. And honestly, I'm thinking about replacing this whenever it's completely gone. I'm just gonna go ahead and I've been really enjoying it. It's amazingly, your mind changed. I didn't hate this, you know, from the beginning, but you know, it's funny how you get used to using something and you're like, I actually really like it. I'm going in with my Pat McGrath mascara that I absolutely love. I just love it. It is just such, my lashes love it. It just does really well with my lashes. Okay, so now I have my mascara done. I'm gonna go ahead and do a couple more things. I've got my blush, and I loved pairing this. This is the Laura Mercier in Ginger. This is one of her new blushes. I'm looking for my blush brush. Anyways, that's what I'm gonna be using. It's such a pretty peachy shade, but not over the top, and it's matte. So this will be really, really nice for summertime. Oh, God, it's beautiful. It has kind of like that velvety look to it whenever it's on your skin. I'm bouncing again, I'm sorry. I'm always bouncing on here. I really, really do love these blushes, especially the two that I have. No, I have three. I have three of them. I love them. I wouldn't mind getting all of them. So there's that. So stinking pretty. It's such a beautiful blush. And then I think today, I can't remember what I did yesterday. What highlight did I use yesterday? I don't know. I'm gonna go ahead and use this today. I'm actually gonna put a little bit on my beauty blender and just kind of tap it in. And then I'm gonna take the other side and just blend it out, just like that. So it just gives a subtle highlight. I don't want a beaming highlight. I just want something subtle. And this works perfectly for that. Take it down my nose. It's almost like it's a very sophisticated kind of glow, kind of chic and not, you know, glitter, just like a glitter bomb on your face. It's just like a light within if you use it as a highlight, and it's so stinking pretty. I think it's beautiful. I think it's really, really pretty. Okay, and then for lips, I'm actually going to use, where did you go? This is the lip liner in, I've been using this like crazy. This is the 02 from Bite Beauty. I don't know if they still have these on sale. It was like, these have been on sale for 6 months now. They're like $9. I'm going with that, and then I'm also gonna go in with, where'd you go? I want to give my lips a little bit more plump. I want to plump them up. This is the Too Faced lip injection from, what are you called? Oh my gosh, just get me over and done with. This is the shade, oh, Milkshake, right there. I'm gonna plump my lips a little bit. I need to go ahead and just get the mega one, you know, the extreme plump. I really do think they work really, really well, as long as you can handle it. Okay, so I've got that. And then I'm gonna go in with my KKW from Charlotte Tilbury. I'm getting really close. I mean, that, ooh, I'm getting dangerously low. And you know what? I washed this. And it was funny because Jason, that's my husband, he was like, I found this in there. He was doing the laundry for me because I've been so sick. He was like, you know, that's a good lipstick. It can go through the wash machine and nothing's wrong with it. I was like, that's right. You know it. So I've got that. I want very nude. But then I'm also going to go in with, I know it's a little bit much, but I'm going to go in with the Pat McGrath. This is the Bronze Celestial Vinyl Gloss. I can't remember how I got this one. I'm not too sure, but I'm gonna go in with that and just, that's what I wore yesterday and that's what I'm doing today. I think it is so stinking pretty. It's a little on the sticky side, but it's still really, really pretty. Okay, so this is my final look. I really do hope you enjoyed. I will be back next week. Hopefully I'll be a little bit less nasally and a little less hoarse as the time goes on. But again, thank you so much for watching. Please, please go follow and subscribe to Jeannie. I absolutely love her. And thank you so much, Jeannie, for doing this with me. I can't wait for our next one, and I'll see you in my next one, girlfriends. Bye.